this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brought to you by the Spam brand. I'm about to drop some sizzling hot knowledge, everybody. Did you know there's a blue can loved around the world with festivals dedicated to it? That's right, it's Spam Classic. The cultural icon went from fueling the world in the 1930s to earning its own museum. And today there are 12 mouth-watering varieties like teriyaki and Korean barbecue flavored, plus the original Spam Classic, ready to fry up in your favorite dish. Fans everywhere, keep sizzling it up, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Spam brand, sizzle pork, and Learn more at spam.com.
This is Danielle Fishel.
Ryder Strong.
And Will Friedle from Pod Meets World. You know what I didn't expect? Becoming best friends with Chewy's customer service.
Oh, been there. I've chatted with them as late as midnight. They actually get pet people.
And if Pickles or Lucky hate something, I just send it back. 100% satisfaction guarantee gives you a whole year to make a return. No questions asked.
Meanwhile, I'm over here ordering everything for Bill and Brunch. Food, treats, beds, toys. Because Chewy has over 100,000 products to choose from.
And it shows up in like a day. I mean, my dog Sammy thinks the delivery driver is her personal assistant, and I'm not sure she's wrong.
It's not just for dogs and cats either. They've got stuff for birds, fish, reptiles. The list goes on and on.
And the health side is huge for me, too. Prescriptions, pet insurance, telehealth vet visits.
They're even opening vet clinics now.
My cat pretends he doesn't care, but he benefits.
Chewy just makes the whole pet parent thing easier. For life with pets, the answer is Chewy. Save $20 on your first order with free shipping at chewpanions.chewy.com/world.
Hey, and welcome to The Short Stuff. I'm Josh, and there's Chuck, and this is Short Stuff, as I said already, and this is Short Stuff, so let's go.
So when I was a kid, I don't know if your dad ever did this. Something tells me your dad may have had a brief foray into metal detecting.
Yep.
It seemed to be maybe a little bit of a, I don't know about fad or craze if it was that widespread, but I know quite a few of us in our age group whose mothers and fathers, for some reason, more fathers than mothers, and there were generally more mothers going, seriously, like you're going to spend 3 hours on the beach doing that? Roaming around the beaches and forests of America with a metal detector, hoping to, in my dad's case, I think he was probably hoping to strike it rich with some rare find.
Yeah, I think all of them were secretly. Some of them might have tried to play like, you know, they were really just in it for the science or whatever, but they were hoping to find some roaming horde for some reason in Indiana.
And I thought it was cool at the time because I would do anything to try and get my dad to pay attention to me. So I would tag along and I would metal detect right alongside of him, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I found myself, when I heard about magnet fishing, just recently I learned that this was a thing, saying, oh, wow, that looks like something I might want to try. And then I went, oh, my God, I've become my father.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you like, maybe I'll strike it rich?
No, but I just think it's kind of cool and fun.
Well, then,
I like
Chuck,
the idea of it.
I think you can get into it, and it will be easy to get into because the barriers for getting into magnet fishing are purposefully kept low so that everybody can get into it, because it's supposed to be a really fun pastime. And we should tell everybody what magnet fishing is. I mean,
Let's do it.
If there's ever been a term that we needed to define, it's magnet fishing.
Are you fishing for magnets?
Yes.
Are you using magnets to try and get a fish out of a lake?
Yeah, there's so much mercury in fish now that you can use magnets to catch them.
No, that's not what magnet fishing is. Magnet fishing is having a rope tied to a
dope,
very strong magnet, which we'll talk about what these magnets are and how they work and stuff, and dropping it in a canal or a river or a lake or off of a bridge into any of these bodies of water. Dragging it along and hoping that you pull up something cool or valuable or both.
Well, where does the dope come in?
I don't know. I guess you should. Well, never mind.
So, yeah, I can use my imagination.
Yes.
Chuck. So, from looking at on YouTube, what I've seen more often than not, what comes out of the lake or the river or the canal is not anything most people would want to touch. So I think, like, being a magnet fisherman, you have to be fascinated by icky things.
Rusty things.
That were once not rusty or icky, and that the fact that they're underwater now makes them by nature interesting to magnet fishers.
Yeah, and this, by the way, comes from our old colleagues at HowStuffWorks.com, and they aptly point out that this is it's caught on here in America pretty well, especially during the pandemic. They did interview someone who, in our own state of Georgia, who opened a magnet place to like kind of furnish supplies for people. And he was like, man, it's like during the pandemic and during lockdown, things really blew up because you can socially distance. It got people out of the house. It really passes the time. Something you can take your kid and do. So it's really been booming in the States in the past couple of years, but it's long been popular in Europe, and for good reason, because Europe is older and there are more interesting finds, and you're way more likely to find some old unexploded munition that you might want on your shelf, even though it's very dangerous.
Sure.
Than you might in America.
Yeah, we should buzz market that dude too, because he seems okay. But
Sure.
Brute Magnetics in North Georgia.
Yeah, Clay Copeland.
So what they've put together are, and he's actually the reason that I said that this hobby's being kept accessible purposefully, because he said that the most powerful magnet that they sell, the top of the line,
Their blue ribbon system.
can pull over 2,000 pounds of metal out of whatever waterway you're fishing in. It's still only like $200.
Yeah, not bad for a hobby.
No, and if you stop and think about it, you could there's a 2,000 pound piece of metal that's getting close to like a car, you know? Isn't it?
I don't know. How much do cars weigh?
I don't know, like 2,000 pounds is what I'm guessing. Probably the topped out at 2,000 pounds. So like a Hummer probably weighs 2,000 pounds.
Okay.
I think that might be wrong. But the point is this. There's a 2,000 pound magnet, or a magnet that can pull 2,000 pounds for $200. That's a good deal, okay?
That is a good deal. Any kind of hobby, when your barrier to entry is a couple $100 and you can spend hours and hours like with your kids or something, not bad at all. You should be sure of a few things. One, that you're really good at tying knots, because what you don't want to do is lose that magnet.
Sure.
And then have to get a magnet to fish out that magnet.
Yeah.
So really good at tying knots. You want a rope that's 50 to 100 feet, depending on, if you're obviously dropping off of bridges, you're going to want the longer rope. And I saw that nylon paracord is a really good option because it's like a thicker one, because it's got that perfect mix of toughness and elasticity.
And the magnets that you would buy too are not your normal refrigerator magnets, which are made of ferrite. The ones that Mr. Copeland sells are made of neodymium, is how I'm going to say it.
I think that's right.
And neodymium it's a rare earth metal, and they mix it with a boron and iron, and it's just, again, super strong. Like, you're not going to pull anything approaching 2,000 pounds with a refrigerator magnet, even if it's super, super big. And that's the point. You want a fairly compact magnet that is also designed in a streamlined manner, so it's not going to get hooked up on all sorts of muck and kelp and seaweed and all that stuff too.
Should we take a break?
I think so. We're really just getting started with magnet fishing, everybody.
All right, we'll be right back.
This is Danielle Fishel.
Ryder Strong.
And Will Friedle from Pod Meets World. You know what I didn't expect? Becoming best friends with Chewy's customer service.
Oh, been there. I've chatted with them as late as midnight. They actually get pet people.
And if Pickles or Lucky hate something, I just send it back. 100% satisfaction guarantee gives you a whole year to make a return. No questions asked.
Meanwhile, I'm over here ordering everything for Bill and Brunch. Food, treats, beds, toys. Because Chewy has over 100,000 products to choose from.
And it shows up in like a day. I mean, my dog Sammy thinks the delivery driver is her personal assistant, and I'm not sure she's wrong.
It's not just for dogs and cats either. They've got stuff for birds, fish, reptiles. The list goes on and on.
And the health side is huge for me, too. Prescriptions, pet insurance, telehealth vet visits.
They're even opening vet clinics now.
My cat pretends he doesn't care, but he benefits.
Chewy just makes the whole pet parent thing easier. For life with pets, the answer is Chewy. Save $20 on your first order with free shipping at chewpanions.chewy.com/world.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. You can't order it, you can't borrow it, or simply hope it into life. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. Together, guys, we'll have meaningful conversations with the world's most fascinating people. Entertainment legends, sports icons, wellness experts, and everyday people will share how they find, allow, and experience joy. And I'll offer some of my own tips and takes on seeking a more balanced and harmonious life. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Joy after a breakup, joy as an empty nester, joy after a loss, joy as a caretaker. This new podcast will speak to you. Listen to Joy 101 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here at the Happiness Lab, we're serving up some hot takes for the summer. Big ideas that just might reshape how you think about your well-being. Like, we've been thinking about the loneliness epidemic all wrong.
You can be lonely in a marriage. You can be lonely at a party. I don't think loneliness is actually about solitude. Loneliness is about something much bigger.
Or that we should get rid of small talk altogether.
We talk about current events. We talk about what you do for a living, but not, do you love what you do for a living? Is this your dream job?
Or that the mental health crisis isn't what we think it is, and that kids today are doing better than we assume.
It was really disorienting for us as researchers to be so wrong about our hypothesis. We are so scared that we are going to underreact to a severe challenge that we tend to overreact.
For more surprising ideas backed by psychological science, check out our new series, Happiness Hot Takes. Listen to the Happiness Lab with me, Dr. Laurie Santos, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every story has a point where it's balanced on a knife's edge. That's where we begin. For some, it's a confrontation no parent ever expects.
They finally admit, we're here to take your children. The department has taken custody and we're here to take your kids. It was just shock and horror and desperation.
For others, it's surviving the unthinkable.
As they're having this gun battle, thousands of feet up in the air, many of the bullets start to puncture the aircraft. I thought we were going to die then.
The Knife is a podcast about real people whose lives were upended in an instant. We talk to the people who lived it, unpacking what happened, how they got through it, and what came next. And on our off-record episodes, we go even deeper into the reporting and answer the questions you can't stop thinking about. New episodes drop every Thursday on the Exactly Right Network and the iHeart Podcast Network. Listen to The Knife on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
By the way, during our break, I just looked it up. The average weight of a car is about 4,200 pounds.
Okay.
So I think like one of those smart cars, maybe about 2,000 pounds.
Sure. I'll take smart car. It's basically the same thing as a Hummer.
And before I forget, the other thing I meant to mention on what you might need to get started is a tetanus shot.
That's a good point.
I mean, it's kind of funny to say, but that is no joke, because you are pulling old rusty things out of the water inevitably, and that's the nature of magnets and metal and being underwater. So you do want a tetanus shot and to have like some like gloves and stuff like that.
You also want to have some common decency.
Yes.
Because one of the reasons that some magnet fisher people have a bad reputation in some places, like the UK and Germany are apparently two places where they kind of frown upon magnet fishing, because people will magnet fish, pull out some metallic junk that they don't want, and just like leave it on the side of the river or the sidewalk, like the walking path alongside a canal or something like that.
Yeah,
I get the impression that if you haul something out, it's up to you to either keep it or throw it away, not just leave it there.
Yes, or turn in the case of unexploded munitions. If you find an old World War II hand grenade or bullets, I mean, it seems like I looked up a lot of these finds and stuff, and it is disturbing how many weapons are in bags in rivers. It really makes you wonder why it's in there. But lots of guns are found. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of bullets are found. I saw one where this little 6-year-old girl and her parents pulled 600 bullets out of a lake.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like AK-47, someone found a Tommy gun.
Wow.
That's a pretty good find.
That's a
Civil
heck of a
War
find.
revolver, pretty good find.
Sure.
But, you know, people are dumping dangerous things. Like Civil War era swords, pretty good find. Sure. But there are dangerous things down there. And if anything is unexploded, don't just... I think the assumption is it's always dangerous, so you should probably get in touch with somebody about it.
Yeah, and that's especially true in Europe, where a lot of World War II artillery and ammunition is still laying around. Yeah. I saw a blog post, Chuck, that I guess hadn't heard about the Tommy gun because it was called like the greatest magnet fishing finds of all time.
Oh, really?
And one of them was like a bench, like a park bench. And the caption was, "Who couldn't use a free bench?" Like they were really trying to sell it. So I guess the Tommy gun hadn't been found yet.
I saw one guy there was a picture of him holding up a machine gun, standing beside, no lie, it was either 8 or 10 of those stupid rental scooters, electric scooters.
Oh.
People just throw those in bodies of water.
Yeah, and shopping carts too. You know who does that?
Bad people.
Disaffected teenagers.
I saw one guy found a human body that had handcuffs on.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Boy, I used the wrong search terms for magnet fishing finds because I didn't see anything like that.
I just searched for like most interesting finds.
A body with handcuffs? Are you for real?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what this one goofy website said.
Goodness gracious. Wow. That was pretty much my worst fear when I was a youngster vacationing in Lake Erie. Along Lake Erie.
Body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, just bumping into a body that I just knew was out there 5 feet away from me, headed right toward me. Uh-huh. The idea of finding one magnet, oh my God. I'm going to have to go like chill out for a little bit before we record our next short stuff.
Well, could you imagine they're pulling this thing out and it's coming up handcuff first. So either around the ankles or around the wrist.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a pretty gruesome discovery.
Yeah. Good Lord. Well, thanks for ending it like that.
Sure. Well, we're not quite done. It's
good.
I just wanted to say how discouraging it is that people are pulling out so much trash. Mm-hmm. It's great the people that are doing this to pull out the trash and dispose of it well.
Yeah.
But as I was researching this yesterday, Emily texted me that our house is next to sort of this bamboo forest with a creek, and she saw a truck pull over and throw a gigantic microwave into the creek and speed off.
Oh, man.
And now I have to go fish that microwave out. She got his license plate, but I'm like, what are you going to do, you know? I mean, we can
I'm
turn
sure
him
the
in,
APD will be all over that.
It'd be like the cops in The Big Lebowski. Oh, yeah, we got a whole team of guys working on it. But now I got to go fish this microwave out. There's no way I can let it sit there.
You going to get yourself a $200 magnet from Mr. Clay Copeland of Brute Magnetics?
I probably should, because that'd be the easiest way to do it. And it would be legal in Georgia. Legality-wise, we should mention that it's everywhere so far, except for South Carolina. It is legal because in South Carolina, it falls under the South Carolina Underwater Antiques Act, which prohibits you from collecting things with equipment deployed from the surface of the water. And that even means magnets.
Yeah, especially magnets is what I heard.
Yeah, and Europe is a little more not controlling, but they have more restrictions and things in place, right?
Yeah, again, there's a lot of unexploded ordnance that's just the right age to blow up in your face accidentally when you're inspecting it to figure out what it is.
That's right.
So it makes sense. So that's magnet fishing. Go forth, check out Brute Magnetics, get yourself a magnet, and throw away the stuff you don't want. Don't throw it back or just leave it on the side of the road, okay?
Agreed.
That's it for short stuff. Since Chuck agreed, that's official. See you later.
Stuff You Should Know is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.